I am doing products of the week, and this week we are talking about aminos, which in my line of work and anybody that's into health, they are absolutely vital. I'm a layman's term girl. I know my stuff. I know what to tell you to take, and I know as much as Google tells me. So I am very excited to have Donna Arnold on here with us today because she's not going to like that I called her an expert, but she is an expert. Donna is a board certified in cardiovascular prevention, and she's also a holistic, integrative, motivational coach. I said that so many times over and over, but I saw her on Vince's My Upline. That's who I joined with, and I saw her on a video, and she's easy on the eyes. She speaks in terms that we can understand, and the woman knows her stuff. So without further ado, I would like to welcome you, Donna. And we're going to do this in a Q&A form. I am very conscious of people's time because I value my own, so I value yours. So we're going to ask the questions, we're going to answer the questions, and we should be in and out of here in about 10 minutes. You are welcome to ask questions. Just post them in the comments, and we will definitely get back to you once the video has ended. So the first thing that I'd like to start with, since the topic is aminos, Donna, is what are amino acids?
Oh, that's great. And I think I'm going to go one step back just to give a little preface to everyone. So thanks for inviting me, and hello to everyone. So why do we care about amino acids? If you're anywhere, if you're health conscientious at all and you're going to the gym or you're doing any kind of workout, you're going to see BCAAs or branched chain amino acids, and you're going to see amino acids, and you'll see your protein shakes, right? And they're going to target you with all kinds of stuff. But what does it mean, and why do we want to have this stuff? So I want people to think about long term. We want to age. It's not just aging gracefully. You want to age with strength. You want to picture yourself 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, and being able to, you want to be strong enough to get yourself on your own commode. You want to be strong enough to get yourself out of the bed, right? You want to be able to, features and benefits, right? You're working out, like, it's to help your brain, help your body, help your heart, right? And as a bonus, you look better. But all of those other things together, it's for our longevity. We want to be here as long as we can. Type 2 diabetes is rampant, and it shouldn't be, and it can be reversed. So I want you to think about this moving forward, not just about looking better, but I want you to think about, are you trying to pause me? Not just about looking better or dropping fat or whatever, or what the scale says. I want you to think about having a strong skeletal system and muscular skeletal system, right? Because that's going to make you be able to age the way you want to, where you don't need other support. And did you know that from our 30s and earlier, we lose 3 to 5% of muscle development a year, like 3 to 5%. Like, so you really need to keep healthy. So, weight bearing exercise, lifting weights, any kind of resistance training is going to help your bone mass, and it's going to help your muscles. Swimming, if you're a swimmer, it's going to help everything overall, but it's not going to help your bone density. So just be mindful of that, because we want to have a strong skeletal system with a great muscular system over it. The more muscle you have, the less fat you have. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So that's just my little, why do we care about this stuff, right? Why? Because it's important. It's not just because I want to look a certain way on the beach. I do, but that's not the reason. I want to be healthy long term, like 55, and when I'm my kids have their kids, I want to be an active, involved grandmother. I want to be able to do everything with my kids. So that's what I'm thinking long term. So I'm hoping you do the same. So we have amino acids. They're so affordable. It's ridiculous. So, now that I keep talking about this stuff, I keep getting marketed in my social media feeds. So I keep looking to see how much things are. You should take a peek. So anyway, you asked me, what are amino acids? So the body has 20 amino acids that we use, and 9 of them are essential. When they say essential, that means obviously it's essential to the body, but the body doesn't produce our own essential amino acids. So we need to take it from an external force or an exogenous source. So you can do things. You want to eat a diet that's rich in protein. You want to eat a diet that's rich in, you know, if you're into vegetables, that's fine. If you're carnivore, that's fine. You want to probably avoid soy products. You'll see that, but soy is an estrogen based thing, and it will lower your, for men, it's going to lower your testosterone and may develop man boobs on you. And that's what we don't want. So it's really important. So it matters what we're putting into our body. So you want to think.
But those sources, those don't contain amino acids, right?
Yeah. So they're all, you can source from high protein foods and some plant-based foods. You can get amino acids, but most of us are not getting enough of it. And they recommend that protein, when we take in protein, our body actually converts it to amino acids. So this is why it's so important. So we want to help our body. So, and if you pay attention to anything going on in the world, is there a shadow on my thing? I feel like there's a shadow and I don't know why.
Nope, you look good.
Okay, good.
You look gorgeous.
So when we, our body converts the protein into amino acids because it needs to make it. That's why we can take it from a food source and convert it. But if you're aware of how our food source is contaminated and all the other things, our soil is nutrient depleted, right? So from all the stuff that goes on everywhere, we're actually lacking a lot of stuff. So we need to supplement, and you know, whatever it is. So amino acids, the more I learn about this, the more I'm like, okay, so what does it actually do? It breaks down food, grows and repairs body tissue, makes hormones and brain chemicals, neurotransmitters, provides an energy source, maintains healthy skin, hair, and nails, builds muscle, boosts your immune system, and it's sustain a normal digestive system. All that from amino acids. So it makes sense that you want to be able to get a good source. And most of our diets are lacking this. So you need to supplement with something, or you want to supplement with something, and we have a great option for you. So does that answer your question? I know I kind of went on a little tangent.
And with the tissue repair, this is where, you know, in the fitness industry especially, people assume that amino acids are just for bodybuilders. But if you listen to the list that Donna just went over, this is where everybody, I said that this is the second most important thing next to water that you should be consuming, putting into your body. We have a lot of great products, but the aminos is definitely one that everybody should be taking. It's not just for bodybuilders. And yes, you absolutely did. The other question is, I am under the understanding that we should be taking in these amino acids. They're 10 milligram servings, but 1 to 3 times a day. I go with 3 times a day, but what is the basic amount that somebody would need?
So there's really, so the basic amount, you want to do a daily allowance. It's like for every 2.2 pounds of body weight, there's a certain amount of milligrams per essential amino. So it is broken up by each separate amino acid.
And that's a healthy body weight for everybody out there.
Yes.
I'm really overweight right now. If I would never, anytime you hear body weight, whether it's water intake or aminos like she's talking about, that's your healthy weight, not your overweight weight, because then you're taking in way more than your body needs. I just had to chime in on that one.
No, absolutely. All the time. It's a good point. It's a good point. So each actual amino acid has its own recommended dose. I can tell you, and in this product, we have all of them covered, and we have a substantial amount. So there is no, you can take really, you could take this, I'd say 3 times a day is awesome. At least twice a day, you want to take it for sure.
Twice, right? Because some people are just doing it once. And when it comes to price point, you guys, I want you to understand something. A good amino is between $50 and $70 for a 1 month serving. That's once a day. So here you're getting this, I think, what were they, $18.95 is the price, the membership price. Mm-hmm. So you literally can buy enough to up your doses to 3 times a day. And think about it, you're still, you're $100 under what you would pay in another company. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's great. Great.
So when we talk about the best time to take amino, so I'm going to hit you with like a double question here. I have all of my clients, anybody that does any of my workout series with me, I always start with make sure you had I like mixing the reds and the aminos together. And I do that twice a day before my workout and then for a pick me up in the afternoon. So I'd like to see if you can put into better terms than me just saying it's best for working out, into some understandable terms why the aminos and the reds work so well together and the best time to take them.
So all great questions, and they all actually work together, so they aren't separate questions. You're right. So with the reds, actually, I just made myself an afternoon drink, and I put reds and aminos in it for my afternoon pick me up.
Pick me up, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So the reds, just to digress to the reds for a moment, the reds are they have multiple really good, like Aconia berry, hawthorn berry, super beets, pomegranate, not super beets, and pomegranate, right? And a couple other things. And it makes it really good. But what it does is it's good for our cardiovascular health, our brain health, our sexual health. With men that have erectile dysfunction, it can help improve that. Like, this is how good it is, because what it does is it helps our nitric oxide pathway. And what that does is a vasodilator. So it'll allow the vessels to relax, so there's not all that resistance. So it actually can help lower your blood pressure. It may, listen, I should digress and say this, I'm not making medical claims.
I think we're going to make reds be the product next week. Yeah, never medical claims. Yeah.
No medical claims. And if you have any kind of underlying health issue, this, consult with your doctor, right? If you have any questions, consult with your doctor. I'm not making medical claims. I'm just saying what this may do for you. So this may help lower your blood pressure, because it actually, as a vasodilator, what it does is it's just relaxing the vessel walls. So there's not all that resistance. So think about it. So if you're trying to get good blood flow, but it's getting tight and it's narrowed, it's not going to be good flow. So it makes it easier for your heart to pump the blood out.
So it's
right?
a good delivery system for the aminos.
Yes. Well, so that too, but actually as a pre-workout, because you said you take yours in the morning as a pre-workout. So as a pre-workout, it's an excellent pre-workout because it's helping the vasodilation of the vessels. It's helping better blood flow. It's going to maximize. It's helping all of those things in your body. Great. Now, when you put the amino acids in there, it's going to help. Oh, but by the way, our amino acids also have the branch chain amino acids and electrolytes.
Big deal, guys.
So that's a big deal, because you usually have to buy these separate, or if they're together, they're really expensive. But it has electrolytes, so that's going to help you. You can drink all the water you want, but if you're not holding on to it, you're going to be depleted, right? So you'll be peeing a lot, but you're not going to get the benefits of dehydration. So adding something that helps with your electrolytes will totally help you hold the right amount of fluid for your body. Branch chain amino acids are also important. They really, what they are is they're kind of amino acids that branch off. That's really what it is.
I like that definition. See, I told you guys, she's good with layman's terms.
Yeah, so they just kind of branch off and they connect, but they're important. So what they're going to do is all of this helps with muscle synthesis. So it's going to help you recover. It's going to help you grow your muscles. And for females, like, don't think like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Tanya can totally say this. We will never build muscles like that naturally or without some kind of anabolic steroid, right? So
yeah, I used to have people say, I don't know if I should train with Tanya. I don't want her biceps. It's okay, because you couldn't get them. It's a lot of friggin' work.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. But we want, the more muscle you have, the better your body's going to work, and it's a much more efficient motor, right? So everything works better. When you have better muscles, then you're going to use everything you put in your body more efficiently. So this is really important. So it's going to help with managing your weight and all of that. So with the branch chain amino acids and with the amino acids, they're all going to help with the protein growth. They're going to help with muscle recovery, and So it's a great thing to take as a pre-workout, totally. So taking it with the reds in before your workout, totally a great way to do it. Absolutely. I know I went on and on.
No, all good, all good. Oh, people have a lot of questions about that. And then we did hit the branched chain amino acids. And you guys, feel free to go on Google and Google branched chain amino acids, Google essential amino acids. You'll see that they're separate. Find a product that has the two in them together. I mean, you're looking $70, $80, $90. Some people said, I had somebody say to me, oh, the product can't be good if it's that cheap. No, this company has no overhead. We don't make, if you're an affiliate, right, and you're referring people here, you're not making a penny off what they order. This company takes care of the people that are affiliates by rewarding them by memberships. That's it. Because there's nobody making money off of the actual supplement price. They don't have to. There's a 500% markup. When I owned my supplement company, you guys, we kept our protein, a 1 month supply, at the same price as everybody else, $34.95. Okay, I'm dating myself, 20 years ago. Do you know that we paid $7.50 for that protein? Can you imagine what the company paid for this protein? I mean, come on. So markups high. These products, the quality, go onto the label, you guys. Click learn more, go over to the guides here, and you will see they have certificate of analysis on everything, and they don't hide. There's no blends on the label. They put exactly what it is, how much of it is, and the sourcing is absolutely amazing. So in closing, because we pretty much covered everything, we're at like 15 minutes. I'll open it up for questions if people have any pertaining to aminos. I'm going to do reds for the product of the month next month, you guys. What to mix it with, and can you take it on an empty stomach? I know, in my knowledge, mix it with water. Now, we have two flavors. Listen, you should mix it with the reds. That's my advice as a fitness professional. But get the fruit punch. I ordered the lemon lime because it's very good, but I didn't realize I was going to mix it with the reds, and I really drink it. I come from the bodybuilding world, so I can pretty much suck anything down. But if you're going to do it, I would try ordering it in the fruit punch flavor. But I mix everything with water. Is it okay for people to mix it into, God forbid, milk or juice, or can they put it in anything they want to?
Absolutely. I'm not a big fan of juice, so I always caution people adding juice to your diet. Raw milk, I like raw milk. Of course, I'll probably get us flagged for saying that, but yes.
Not in this group, you won't. You're safe here, I promise.
You can totally add it to whatever. I tend to be more of a purist, and I add it to filtered water. That's my preference. And so another time you can take it, like you can take it before your workout, you could take it as an afternoon pick me up, whatever, but you can also take it before bed, because these will also help you with recovery. So
I never thought of that. That's brilliant. There's some things that I like to do before bed, and you know what? Aminos are not one that I thought to do.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
it's because it helps with a lot of things, but you think about it, it's also helping with hormones and everything else, but it's going to help you with your muscle recovery. So if you do a new workout or you work something really harder that day, then, you could have 24 to 72 hours of that muscle soreness. So this is going to help you recover much quicker.
Right.
But
all right, Donna.
Take it whenever you want.
Thank you so much for coming on. So I'd like to recap this.
You asked on an empty stomach or not?
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
So probably optimal would be to take it on an empty stomach and probably drink it within 20 minutes. That's optimal. That's if everything in the world is aligned, right?
Yeah.
But it's most important to get it into your system. So think less about when and think more about just
I like that.
Starting with getting it in.
Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it. So you guys, in closing, I'm going to say a couple of things. The medical claim thing, I guess we have to say it, but as a fitness professional, this is for all my clients out there, so I don't have to say it to you all individually. Here's how I want you to take your aminos. I want you to mix them with your reds before your workout. If you're not working out in the morning, then I want you to take it in the morning. Now, I drink our coffee. I will get into the coffee maybe week 3. It'll be the product of the week. We're going to do one product a week. I have my coffee in the morning. There's nothing stopping me from drinking my aminos with some water at that time, okay? Then mid-afternoon, when you're feeling that slump, instead of grabbing coffee, how about grabbing some aminos and reds? And now, as of right now, everybody before bed, I want you to take your aminos. Absolutely, your aminos. I would also like to add, some people are putting the aminos, like you guys like to take your plant-based protein and you like throw your reds in and your greens in and your aminos in. And I will say this, you're kind of wasting the benefits of all the extras because, and again, I will do the plant-based protein. That, if you look at the vitamins, there's already aminos in there. You should really, yeah, you should drink that protein powder in itself. If you're going to mix anything in it, maybe the greens. But that product is like best alone. So with the aminos, let's try water and let's try getting them in 3 times a day. I'm just going to go through real quick, see if anybody asks any questions. If you have
While
any,
you're looking, I'll say that our plant-based protein actually has the amino acids in it also, and that's very not all protein powders have the amino acids. So that's also an exceptional value with great quality. So we have so you don't need to add your extra aminos to this because you already have it in here. It would be better to take it over the day more than all at once. Absolutely. Right? Because you don't want to pee stuff out. Anything in excess, we're going to pee out or something.
That's what I try to tell everybody with the vitamins. So you guys, if you're watching this and you are a guest in this group, get back to the person who invited you here. If it's me, you guys hit me up on Messenger. I know anybody I've invited in here personally. I'm a big fan of the wellness pack. I'm going to promote this every single time I do any product of the week, because for me, the wellness pack has everything you need in it. It's got your plant-based protein, your greens, your reds, your aminos, multivitamin, vitamin K, D, magnesium. Did I leave anything out? That's it, right? But all of that for $99. I mean, that, if you buy low grade supplements and you would buy all of those a month's supply, you'd be looking close to $300
at least.
So yeah, so you guys, the quality is amazing, the prices are spectacular. Again, this is now going to be a Tuesday thing. I reached out to Donna yesterday and she's willing to commit to most of them. You know, life happens, but from now on we're going to call it Talk About It Tuesdays. It's going to be at noon Eastern Standard Time. And again, we'll never go over 30 minutes because I value your time as much as I value ours. Donna, thank you again for being here.
Alyssa had a question about factor 4. I don't know what that was.
She must have just put it in.
While you were talking, it came up. So factor 4 will be added.
Is not in, I think when I was listing what was in the wellness pack, factor 4 is not in the wellness pack.
But they're going to be adding it.
Alyssa? They are going to be adding it.
They're going to be adding it to the essential pack.
Oh, to the essential pack.
Once it's back in stock.
Okay. Yeah. These you guys, if you go in, there's a lot of different packs. The essential pack, some people medically. In my line of work, I think all of my clients are on the wellness pack. Add the coffee. So okay. So wait, we got one more. Is that in the wellness? Yeah, everything I listed is in the wellness pack. Okay, thanks again, Donna. You guys all have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.
Any questions, post them in the comments.
Go pump
See ya.
some iron. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to add one more thing about amino acids. So if you're looking to reduce your fat and you're trying to increase your protein, like what they recommend, is like 1 gram per body weight, pound of body weight. So, that could be a lot of grams of protein. And if you're starting somewhere where you're not getting that much, if you actually calculate your macros every day, at least for a few days, and see what you're averaging, you're probably not getting that much protein. And to increase the protein, if you're going to start, really increasing it, but it's easy to add, especially the plant-based protein, that it's such an easy way, and it's a really low calorie one with a lot of great ingredients. That's a great way to add protein. But just taking the amino acids is a no caloric increase, and you're getting the benefits of adding a lot of protein. There's a number of, but it is a lot of protein that you're adding to your intake every day, which is just going to help you increase your protein intake. So I hope that makes sense to you. But when I walked away after talking to Tanya, I thought, oh, that's such a vital thing. Like, people really always want to work on increasing our protein to get enough protein in the body to help everything. And then the amino acids is just a great way to add it without adding calories, and just simple way.